Thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank you for sharing your evening with us. I'd like to thank Serrata Brabia for this opportunity to share my research and my wonderful thobes with you, and congratulate you on a successful event, mashallah. I'm a little nervous, sorry. um, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, my name is Nada Al Hasan, and I started Teta's legacy last year, but I have been doing this research for the past 3.5 years. Teta's legacy, as you all know, it was a desire to preserve our grandmother's legacy, our thobes, especially our pre-Nakba thobes. And I've been researching these thobes and displaced villages pre-1948 for a while now. I have visited multiple UNRWA camps in the Middle East and in the diaspora to study these and to study the thobes and speak with refugees and learn more about our life pre-Nakba. For the past couple of days, we've been talking about business, healthcare, IT, tech startups, a lot of different parts of our identity, a lot of different parts that we could all work together and come together to uplift Palestine and Palestinians and work on our work on our future together. So for this part of the conference, it's time to talk about what makes us Palestinians. What makes a group of people? What identifies us? What is our Palestinian identity? Thobes are not just fashion. Thobes are not just tatriz. It's not just a beautiful piece of garment. Thobes are, you could tell the social status of a woman. You could tell how many kids she has. You could tell if she's single, if she's married. You could tell which region from Palestine she's from. These thobes, they're not all original. They're replicas from the pre-1948 thobes that I have been making and studying for the past years. But how did this get to me? That's because our grandmothers took them through different displacements, to Jordan, to Palestine camps, to UNRWA camps in Palestine, in Syria, and that's how it was saved and passed on to us. Our Tetas carried these thobes with them through multiple displacements, and each thobe you're going to see on the stage is a living story of resilience and a reminder that our culture cannot be erased. So I'm not gonna take long with you. We're gonna go through, this is not a normal fashion show. I really wanna share my research, and I really wanna share each thobe and the history of each thobe, and hopefully we can represent each one of you here. So without further ado, we're gonna go from north to south of Palestine. We're gonna start with Nazareth. Give it up to Layan. Give it up to Layan, who just joined us today last minute. Thank you, Layan. There are thobes that are from the villages that we have. لا تعالي Layan. We have to talk. Sorry, she didn't practice with us. تعالي. This thobe, or we call it, this part is kaftan, and we have the top, the bottom. This is inspired by the original Nazareth setup, but I picked this fabric. Usually in Nazareth, they pick the fabric from, it's called saya fabric, and it's all from Syria. And as we go through the show, you learn that a lot of our fabrics and a lot of our threads are actually imported from Syria. And the war and the situation in Syria also affected us. Tonight, we're going to see a whole tapestry of our thobes. They're not just the typical tatriz as you see most of the time. We have couching stitch, we have tashrim, we have thobes that don't have any embroidery on them. So yeah, this is Nazareth. It's just a typical sirwal and top, and the bottom of the sirwal and the top of the shirt are actually done in a similar way. Thank you, Layan. All right, and then we move to Haifa. This is Noor, thank you. This is a typical Haifa dress. It's this one is from a collector's. This is a copy from Wadat Qi'war's collection. I saw it in her collection in Jordan, and luckily I was able to find the same saya. Again, the northern region of Palestine, we don't have a lot of embroidery. We'll keep moving, and you'll see that. Haifa, Nasr, Jenin, Nablus, we're moving through them. But for the top part, Haifa and Nasr, it was mainly saya. Thank you. Thank you, Noor. And then we move on to Qura al-Muthallath. Does anybody know what Qura al-Muthallath are? Yeah. الرابع في جنين. جت وعارة وعرعرة. Yes. So Qura al-Muthallath, جت وعارة وعرعرة. This is very typical. This is also worn in Nablus, in some villages in Nablus. And as you guys see, جت وعارة وعرعرة وحيفا وناصر كلياتهم right now, they're occupied. So this, the mukhmal, the velvet fabric, this is very popular in these regions, and again in some villages in Nablus. But I just want you to focus on the embroidery here. It's not the typical cross stitch or the couching stitch that we see in the rest of our thobes. I want to talk about the headpiece. This is similar to what we wear in Jenin and Nablus as well. Do you guys know what this is called? Asba. Asba, yeah. So Hai al-Asba is actually made in India, but we wear it, and it's made of silk. Do you know who wears this? Like, who? الشمال, قباطية, Jenin, Nablus, but is it like a single woman, a married woman? A married woman, yes. Al-Asba al-Khadra is worn by a married woman. Most of our thobes are actually worn by married women. So this is Qura al-Muthallath. Thank you so much. Thank you. Give it up to Hanien. And then we have tubas. Tubas, look at the beautiful sleeves, look how long they are. And this kind of embroidery is called al-tarqim. And the different sides, the different parts on the sides, they're called tashrim. And هذا أقدم ثوب الأرض, and this is a copy of it. And the fabric is called Majdalawi. And yeah, give us a spin. Yeah, thank you, Laura. Laura has done so much for Palestine. She's a nurse practitioner, and she brought a couple of Palestinian kids from Gaza. Thank you so much. And then we have Wasat Palestine. Give it up, yeah, yes. Yeah. We have the Ramallah bridal dress. We have many factors on the dress. We could tell where the dress is from. We could tell from the kabbe. We could tell from the bottom back if you turn around. The Ramallah dresses are actually very popular with the bottom سنابل القمح من تحت, and this area we call it shinyar. And this is a typical عروس, شالة عروس. And yeah, we have the belt also, saya. You could see this is from Syria as well. And this is very popular in the mid-region in Palestine. There are so many details. I saw this and I copied it. I saw this at Dar al-Tifl in Jerusalem, and I made a copy of it. But yeah, if you have any questions, I'll be outside. I'll be around. Thank you. Thank you, Sama. All right. So do you guys know what Suhair is wearing? Like which part? I'm still going down, north to south. Al-Khalil. Which part of Khalil? Which part of Khalil? This is Shamal al-Khalil, yes. شمال الخليل or north of Hebron. And this is special technique مشغول على التحشاية, مشغول على النول. They draw this and then they do the تحشاية, or like they fill it in with by hand. I was gifted this by an older woman at the beginning of my research. Give us a spin. Yeah, thank you, Suhair. All right, we're still not done with Al Khalil, but I want to show you one. Thank you, Hakim. He's being recruited. He's one of the speakers. We recruited him today. Give it up to Hakim. Thank you. Thanks. And do you guys know what this is called? What do we call this? Kumbaz. And some people call it rosa. And some rosa, yes. Dimaya, rosa, kumbaz. الله يخلي لك إياه. الله يرحمه. Okay, so this is a typical fallah. This is a fallah from all over Palestine. Not north, not south, not any part in particular, but this is a daily life a fallah. The fabric is also from Syria. I actually bought this from Syria. So yeah. Thank you, Hakim. Thank you so much. All right. We'll continue on with Hebron, مع الخليل. Thank you, Emily. تعالي. So which part of Khalil is this? We're still, actually, someone said the name before. Dura. Yeah. So the more colorful, you'll find it in the north of Al Khalil. We have a lot of colors, a lot of flowers on the dress, and this fabric is called habar. And again, we have a saya. Saya is worn in Saya belt في رام الله في وسط فلسطين في رام الله and Al Khalil. I wanted to bring this, and we have another one لل Khalil. I wanted to show you 3 different نماذج لل Khalil because Al Khalil is very rich in. I'm not using my phone. Khalil is very rich in their embroidery. They have a variety of dresses. So this is a daily life dress. And when the woman gets married, she actually comes out with multiple dresses. She comes out with festive dresses, with a bridal dress, the thobe, the henna dress, الجلاية, which is the morning of the wedding. And the more dresses and the more embroidered she comes out with, that means she's زنجيلة أو عيلتها زنجيل. Yes, thank you, Emily. This is the Dura dress. Give us a spin so we could see the bottom. Yep, thank you so much. All right. Now we're moving on for another dress from Khalil. We have a Teta and a granddaughter. We have Eva here. Thank you, Eva. Eva is a little shy, so we had to have her walk with her Teta. And what do you guys think this dress is? We're still in Khalil. Yes, this is still. Yes, هذا ثوب عروس. This is called جلاية الخليل. So, and thank you, Rocio, for also we recruited her this morning. Thank you. This particular dress, this kabbe has a special meaning. They connect the interpretation. They connect this with Ishtar and then with the moon cycle, the 28 days. But I just want you to focus on how rich. You can walk around and show us how beautiful the dress is. You can see how rich the dress is. And back in the day, women would buy these silk threads and this particular dress has multiple types of embroidery. It has the cross stitch, it has the tihshaya, and it has the tashrim, and it has the manajil also on the sides that we put together. So this is a bridal dress. This particular dress, this is one of the best dresses that I have. This is also from collectors from Wadat Qawar's collection, and I found I found who it belonged to, and then I went and made a copy of it. If you all heard of Ishaq Al-Hroub, he just passed away recently. He documented a lot of Palestinian history and put it in a book. And this dress was for his mom. And the collector bought it from his mom in Jordan when they were refugees there. And yeah, I found out that it was his mom recently. Thank you, Rocio. Again, Al-Khalil, Jallayt Al-Arus. You want to go with Grandma? Thank you, Ava. Give it up to Ava. Thank you. Okay, so we're done with Wasat Palestine. Now we're going to move a little bit south, and then we're going to move into another kind of tatriz, which is the couch stitch. Maybe both of you could come on stage. Ibtisam, ta'ali. So thank you. Give it up to Ibtisam and Layali. We have two samples. We have two samples of Qasabu Tahriri. We call this Qasabu Tahriri, and these are not very popular as the cross stitch, and we should bring them back, and we should revive this because there are only women. There are only 4 women in Beit Jala, and they're in their 70s that practice this. We should all start doing more of this. So, which region do you think these are from? Which cities? Which villages? Beit Jala, okay. Bir Zait, no. Lifta. So the couching stitch is actually practiced in Beit Lahem, Beit Jala, and Beit Sahur. They refuse to combine, but they're like in the next street over. But the couching stitch, we have thobe al-malaka, which is for Beit Lahem, but these 2 particular thobes are actually for the Jerusalem villages, al-malha و lifta, and the reason they're exactly the same. The sides and the panels give us a spin. هذا غباني, and we get the fabric from Syria as well. And before it was handmade, but now it's the fabric is machine made. And these are both bridal dresses. They're both made in Beit Lahem, but they are worn in the villages in Jerusalem. And the badan is different because, you know, we're Palestinians. We just want to be, we want to stand out. You want to know where we're from. I just want to say one thing about these, about the couching stitch. My Teta, Allah يرحمها, and also all of our Tetas, شو كانوا يحكوا المال السايب بعلم السرقة. So if we don't preserve our thobes, and if we don't bring it to life, and if we don't wear it, and alhamdulillah, all of us, I see a lot of people are practicing tatriz, a lot of people are practicing thobe making these days, and kudos to you guys. But not only they tried to steal our land, but they've been trying to steal our culture and our food. Back in 1954, the wife of Moshe Dayan, Ruth Dayan, she, I'll be quick. She took the kabba. She's a fashionista. She's considered a fashionista. She took the kabba, the exact kabba of Beit Lahem and Jerusalem, and she put it on a different fabric, and she came up with something called masket. And masket is an Israeli dress. Masket is the national dress of Israel. Look it up, M-A-S-K-I-T. And she is considered, she passed away, but she's considered a big fashion icon in the Western world. So this is why I want you to preserve and bring this back, and we want to wear more of this, and this is why we need to keep our Teta's legacy up and going. All right, I'm being ushered for the time. Thank you, Ibtisam. Thank you, Jerusalem and Beit Lahem. All right, now moving down to the south. Come on up. A little to the Gaza. Now we're going to do Gaza. Yeah. Give us a 360. Yes. Yeah. Khan Yunis, Deir al-Balah, the more you go south, the more you go south to Gaza, Bi'r al-Saba', the more colorful it is, and the more geometric shapes you see. I'm not going to get into the details of this dress, but the women in the south, they were more conservative, and they would cover their faces. Actually, some of them, this refers to their tribes, this has so many meanings. But yeah, this is one of the Gaza dresses. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm being بيحكوا لي بحكي كتير. I can go on. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next Gaza dress. You give it up. Come on. Thank you so much. This one I'll give you more details on. And this هذا اسمه ثوب الأرملة. Remember I told you could tell if the woman is married or not, or if if she's been remarried. So the top half of it is colored. We mourn our dead in two ways. يا إما بتكد عبها الوحدة. And this, I've seen dresses where العب مكدود, and then they would sew it back. So it's either her husband or her son passed away, and she was in mourning. أو she would dye the bottom half بنيلة. She would dye the bottom half, and this is more practiced in the south of Palestine. She would dye the bottom half in blue and keep the top half colored, عشان to show you that she has become a widow. And then after, if she wants to get married again, you give us a spin. If she wants to get married, or if she gets remarried again, she fills the flowers with colors. So you know that she was a widow and then she got remarried. We like to share. We're nosy and we like to share our lives. And then there are two more things about this dress. So obviously this woman didn't get remarried. But the bottom of this dress is rounded in blue, and the people in the south believed, يعني في southern Palestine, they believed in the bad eye and the bad omen. So that's one interpretation. And there are certain things on the dress that have been embroidered, ارفع ايدك, that have been embroidered with colors. And it's not because she ran out or because she's not good at what she does, but that's because she wants to drive the eye away from her beautiful dress. So the first thing your eye hits is the defects. وخلاص, like your bad eye hit the defect. Now she's not محسودة. So this is thobe al-armala from the south of Palestine. This could go for بئر السبع or it could go for the south of Gaza. Thank you so much. Give it up to Tariq, who recruited Hakim, and he was so patient. We recruited both of them today. This is another, this goes with a top, but I lost العقال somewhere, so we are going with this. Yeah, exactly. We don't have to mess up your hair. هاي دماية. I just wanted to show you two. Dimaya is the one underneath, and abaya is the one on top. And this is abaya, yeah. And this is more official than that one. And this is more worn in the southern region. You could hold it زي ما بدك عادي. شيخ العرب بالضبط. هو احنا بنحكي شيخ، اللي بلبس هاي بنحكي شيخ، مش شيخ يعني in a religious way, but we say شيخ يعني مختار. Yeah. Give us a spin before you leave. Give us a spin and give it up to Tariq. Thank you, Sheikh Al Arab. Thank you. All right, I'll stop. Okay. I'm gonna end with my dress. Can you guess where this dress is from? You're too far up. No. This is a Majdalawi dress. This is actually a pre-Nakba dress. I shouldn't be wearing it, but I wanted to show you. This is from Al-Majdal, and this was made, this fabric is hand-woven في Al-Majdal, which is right now occupied. This was made in the 1930s, and in the 1930s, they introduced these machines, Teta. And I want to point out, and these women could be the square. I don't want to get into the specifics or the technicalities of the dress, but usually the square kabba is from the women from the coastal region, from the women that actually went down to Gaza and Al-Majdal. One of the things that we lose with the continuous occupation and with the continuous wars is actually our craftsmanship. And during the Nakba, we lost 9 Majdalawi fabrics, 9 factories that actually used to weave Majdalawi fabric. Fast forward to 2025, we don't have anyone that makes this except for one guy who became a refugee again, and he started something in Gaza, and he was originally from Asqalan al-Majdal. He started one with his father, and now he ran away to Egypt last year, and now he's in Egypt, and he's running one from a garage. Look him up, Majdalawi, on Instagram. But it's not as the original one. But continuous displacement, this is what we end up with. I have a lot more details to share with you. A lot of the things on this dress, I have been looking for women to do them. We don't have the skills. We don't have this anymore. So this is just a little piece. Of course, we have 415 villages or 475 villages that were displaced. This is just a little piece of Palestine. I hope I covered the main areas. We're still missing Beit Dajan. Beit Dajan is like the top ماشي خلاص. Beit Dajan is the main one. They have a lot, the fashionistas of their days. So thank you so much, and I hope every one of you learned something about their Teta or where they're from. I'd like to invite you guys to come on the stage again. All right. Yeah, play the music again. We'll take some pictures and then we'll walk out. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your evening with us.
Say mashallah. Wow. It is very beautiful. Thank you, Nada. Thank you to our wonderful team.
الطاير يا رايح عالديري تحميك عيوني وتصونك عين الله والله يا مسافر شعلاني هالغيرة